Jayden. Thank you for coming.
Anytime, man. Appreciate you having me on.
So right now, you're still at Spalding. A couple of your teammates already early. A couple of the fellow commits already early enrolled. Spalding taking classes. Kind of your excitement to graduate, and come down this in June and get started with the football team.
I'm just excited to get back playing football. Football I've been revolving my whole life around it. So I'm just excited. Meeting new guys, meeting new coaches. Getting a college atmosphere like that. That's one of my biggest dreams growing up was getting on a college atmosphere. So now that I finally got an opportunity, I'm just excited to play ball. Honestly, I just want to get on the field again.
Obviously, Malik Washington is one of those guys coming over with you to Maryland. What's your relationship with him like, and how excited are you to get back on the field once again with him?
That's my guy, man. We get a lot of great work in the guy. I knew him since I was younger. We played eighth grade ball together a little bit before he transferred out there on me, left me hanging. But yeah, that's my guy, man. I'm excited to go there and play another season with him.
You've obviously seen him in big games. You guys made it to the championship, won the championship last year, undefeated season. What can you say about his poise in those big situations of, being able to put the team on his back and having composure?
That's one thing I'll say. He has great composure. I never seen him panic. I always seen him, let's go. Like every time something happened on defense, he'd be like, yo, Ship, let's go. Let's pull together. And everything happened off, it's like, yo, Lee, let's pull together. We never argue with each other on the football field. Some teams have always argued with each other. We always, like, bro, I got you, bro. We got you back. I got you back. Like, things happen in football. It's going to go wrong because everything's never going to be perfect. He's not perfect. I'm not perfect. But, like, we always know that we have each other back, and that's all we got.
What was your, main specific reason for why you wanted to come to Maryland?
My main reason, man, is a lot. I can name a lot. I'm gonna start with the coaching. Coach Williams, Coach Locke, Coach Azar. Coach Azar was my first offer at Boston College my freshman year, and me and him been really tight ever since. And then when I heard he was coming to Maryland, I was like, yo, that's my guy. Like that's all my pieces coming in one spot. So it's just like everything just formed perfectly together, And I love Maryland's atmosphere, man. Like I've been to a lot of places, and the hospitality that Maryland gave me every single time I've been out there has been like no other.
Did you show up to a lot of visits? I know you can only take one official visit or whatever, but did you come to a lot of games in the past season at Maryland when they were at home?
Oh, of course. I went to a lot of games throughout my whole entire high school experience. Like my freshman year, I've been to a lot of games, sophomore year, junior year, because I have a lot of teammates up there. That was on the Spalding team previously that I like to go see, watch. But I just like to watch football, man. Maryland's the closest thing to home, so I always go up there and see a game if I can catch it.
Now transitioning, as we speak in February, you're still in high school, correct?
Yes, sir.
When are you gonna start at Maryland? I assume sometime in the summer.
Yeah, I give up there June 15th to be exact.
Very nice. So kind of get integrated in the defense. Then I assume looking from the outside in, knowing who's going to be on Maryland's roster, having a good idea who's going to be on Maryland's roster on the defensive side. Who are you most looking forward to playing with at Maryland?
Man, that's a good question. I would say everybody to be exact. My Spalding guys, man. I like I said, Kellen White. I got LeVan Scruggs, all the guys I used to play with my freshman year that took me under their wing to mold me to the guy I am today. I get a chance to finally, I'm older now. I get a chance to play with them, show them what I can do as an older guy. Because I was 14 playing with them as they were 18. So I just want to get back on the field with them guys and see what's going to happen.
Moving into the season at Maryland coming up, what do you think? Obviously haven't got on the practice field yet, but in your mind, what do you think your impact will be in year one if you have some?
Just to bring my leadership in, man. My coach has been doing a great job molding me to be a leader. My whole life, I've been trying to be a leader. So just bringing in leadership, bringing up different aspects of life. I'm just like I said, I'm just excited, to bring in what I got, and I think I could definitely contribute to the back end as well, catching interceptions for the guys, taking some pick sixes, that's what I think I could contribute definitely.
When you were growing up in this area, was Maryland a school that was on your mind? What was your view kind of as a kid just growing up of Maryland football?
See, Maryland football, I always had Maryland football in mind, but like I said, when Coach Azar and Coach Azar came over there, it really took a lot. It took a whole thing over for me, Like Coach Azar was one of my favorite coaches that took me under the wing my freshman year. Like I said, he's my first offer, and Coach Williams was my second offer. So it all just like I said, it all just molded together at one point. And it just like I said, everything I wanted was in one spot, and that was Maryland, and just happened to be home.
And you had mentioned Coach Williams in your previous answer. Obviously, it was reported recently that he's going to be going to Jacksonville State.
Yeah.
has there been any update for you about the role of defensive coordinator last year? Is Coach Abdul Rahim, is he stepping into that role full time now? Do you know anything?
I'm not sure about if Coach Azar gonna step in there. I mean, I wouldn't mind it. I definitely wouldn't mind it. But I wish Coach Wayne was the best wherever at Jackson State. I wish him the best, man. That was my guy for sure. He's a great guy.
Who was like your lead recruiter in your recruiting process? Which coach was kind of reaching out to you the most? Do you have any like fun recruiting stories from that time?
I would say all, like I said, since like I was younger, I've been talking to. Every time I go up there, it was always great vibes. Like they knew me since I was a little kid. Like it's crazy, but I would say definitely Coach Williams or Azar, man. Like them two, those are my guys. And then I think a little story I could share. I think on my official visit. See, I never touched a golf, a little golf. What is it? What is a club? I never touched a club in my life. We went to Top Golf, and I don't know what happened, but Coach, Coach Q, he showed me do it one time, and I was just hitting dingers, man. I was just hitting dingers. It was just like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm just coachable, man. I guess I'm just coachable.
Were there any other funny recruiting stories from schools outside of Maryland? Any kind of tactics that kind of caught you off guard and maybe surprised you?
I don't know. I'm honestly that's a question I got to think on another time, man. I don't really know. That's a great question. Wow. I'm not sure right now, on top of my head.
We've asked about Malik a little bit, but another one of your Spalding teammates coming to Maryland is Delmar White.
Yeah.
A little bit more quieter on the football field, not somebody who's as outspoken, but definitely somebody who's a game wrecker on the D line and can really make an impact there. Kind of what type of impact do you think he's going to have at Maryland? Something similar to Spalding?
I see one thing about Delmar, he's a very underrated guy. I think he's a very underrated cat. It's just like he's just always working. Like that's the only person I know that will literally just skip anything just to hit the gym. Like we was on our official. That's this little funny story. We was on our official, and all the guys went out together. We just had a little fun. Delmar was in the gym lifting with Jordan Phillips, and I'm just like, bro, like you can have some fun sometimes, but it's just crazy. His work ethic is like no other.
Yeah, Delmar definitely, that's one of the things that kind of stuck out about him when I first met him. Just kind of his strength and his pure size. Like,
Yeah.
dude is massive, and it shows up on game day for him. Do you think he's going to be someone who's an impact player early on for Maryland? I know he had that knee injury the year for you guys, but what kind of impact early on do you think he could have?
I think so. Delmar's a very coachable guy. I think he could easily fit into the scheme now. You really can't teach strength. Like you really can't teach strength. Like his strength is actually crazy. Like if I could show y'all, if I could take y'all to a workout with me and show how he lives, it's insane. Like he makes me feel like I'm a small guy, and I'm not a small guy. So I'm like, it's just crazy. But like, yeah, like you really can't teach strength. So like, he just be throwing guys off the O line. Like our conference is not no small conference. So like the fact that he just be throwing guys flying all over the place, legs in the air, it just be crazy how like like I said, you just can't teach strength. Like and we have great coaches up there, so I definitely think he could definitely impact early, definitely.
Obviously, in recent years, Maryland's secondary has had some struggles at time. It hasn't had the best performances at times. I know you're coming in, you're hoping to reverse some of those challenges that they've had, but have the coaches given you any explanation at all on why there may have been some pass defense struggles in recent years?
I mean, not much. I mean, they just want me to come in and do my job. That's the one thing they focus on. They want me to come and do my job. They feel I can bring a lot to the table because I can play a lot of positions at the back end. So they just want me to come in, know the playbook, come in mentally, physically prepared, which I have been doing. So I'm like I said, I'm just really excited just to come in and show what I can do this year.
Is there a Maryland game on the schedule this upcoming season that you are most looking forward to?
See, I know there's a away game, but definitely UCLA. I just want to go see Cali, man. I just never been out there before. I definitely want to go UCLA, definitely.
I feel like that's the pretty obvious answer. Going to play in the Rose Bowl. You talked about your relationship with Williams and Azar, but what's your relationship like with Coach Loxley? How heavy did he recruit you personally, if at all?
Yeah, Coach Locks, that's my guy, man. We've been I actually just seen him like 2 days ago at this event I was at. So, you know, we always cracking jokes. Like, he's just a great guy to be around, man. He's like, we talk football, but when we're not talking football, just all love and cracking jokes. He's just a great guy to be around, you know. I don't know if any of y'all saw his house, but like, he got his house is massive, bro. Golf carts, I'm talking pools, I'm talking basketball courts. It's crazy, man.
Is that part of the recruiting visit to see Coach White?
I don't know, but he got me good with that one. Yeah, he got me good with that. I'm definitely gonna be taking a coach visit at Coach Lock's house next year. Definitely, I'll be at his house.
I want to take it back to Spalding a little bit. I was talking to you in the come up to this past year's MIA title game. You're telling me about the celebrations post game. That's kind of one of the things that stuck out to you the most. One of the memorable moments for you in the previous 2 championships. What was that celebration like at the end of this year's? You know, you're capping off your senior year with Spalding. Like I said, you kind of watched the ascension of the program. Kind of what did that mean to do that with your guys one last time?
It meant a lot. It meant a lot to us, man. Like we really wanted that. Our seniors, we felt like we deserved that. You know, all the hard work we put in the off season, all the hot lit long nights, early mornings we put in. We all felt like we deserved that. And the thing about Sparta, nobody pushed herself over each other. That's one thing I can say about Sparta, man. It's just like we're actual brotherhood, like an actual brotherhood. Like we felt like we deserved that 3rd championship right there, man. Just for the Sparta. Nobody's done that in Sparta yet. So like we also wanted to make history. Like we came so far this year with the rankings and stuff like that, but we wanted that for ourselves. Like we wanted it and we took it.
Staying with the Spalding years, do you have a specific play either from the past year or the past 3 years that you remember that's your favorite play on the field?
Yeah, man, I'd definitely go championship. I think my sophomore year championship game. Oh, I don't know. I don't know, man. I got a lot of clips running through my mind right now, but I'll start sophomore year real quick. Sophomore year, I went out. They threw like a jump ball. I took a little jump ball pass, and I jumped the highest I've jumped in my life to go get the pass. And it was just like when you seen the clip on the video, like I was like genuinely just like floating everywhere. It was just crazy. Like that's definitely one of my favorite plays. And like, yeah, man, I definitely go that one. Definitely go that one. Definitely go that one.
Well, if you have the clip, I'd love to see it at some point. But I'm sure you described it pretty well. Just a very nice high jump and
Yeah,
football.
more to come at Maryland, man. I'm gonna show y'all some more at Maryland for sure.
You the rest of your school year at Spalding, and then good luck whenever you get to campus in June.
That's it. Thank you, man. Anytime y'all need me, just hit me up, man. Thank you.